Hello and welcome to another episode of Pub Suds and Grubs presents
Speakeasy.
Speakeasy. What's up, John?
What's up? How's it going?
Good, man. Good. Yeah, busy week. A lot going on, huh?
Yeah,
We got some things we're going to talk about today, guys.
Yeah.
Some fun stuff.
Weather's beautiful outside.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Isn't it weird how, like, within a week it went from like summer to almost fall?
It
like,
is.
without an in between.
Oh, it's crazy.
I love it though. Love it.
It was nice. I went to the beach yesterday, man. It was like the perfect.
Right?
Got that breeze coming in, and
Yeah.
it's a good time to go to the beach too because after
Nobody's there.
Yeah, nobody's there after
Yeah.
Labor Day in Jersey. No one goes to the beach anymore. It seems like so. It was still kind of a little busy, but not nearly the type of crowds we'd be normally be dealing with when we went down that way. So it was a nice little change of pace. I think it was the first time we went to the beach this year.
Yeah. I was only down there once, maybe twice. That's it.
Yeah,
I didn't do beach much this year.
So yeah, but what do we got here, John?
All right, so our dealer hooked us up with some beers today.
Damanooch. Thank
Damanooch
you,
the dealer.
sir.
Yes,
I really
sir.
appreciate it, man. We appreciate the love.
We've been waiting for these.
Yes,
and
Dom
thank you,
had mentioned
thank
it.
you.
Yeah, Dom had mentioned. He's like, "You guys gonna pick these up soon, man." He's like, "They're fresh, and before you know it, it's not gonna be fresh anymore." And so John.
So yesterday
met
he
up with
dropped
him.
them off to me, and I tried to get him to come on today, but he had some plans.
One day.
He said maybe a couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
So this is two collabs, both by the same two breweries. This is Other Half and Troon.
So two collabs. By saying two collabs, he means this can and the next can.
We're doing two by the same. Yeah, the same. Two different beers, same collabs.
Yeah.
Other Half out of Brooklyn.
Brooklyn and everywhere nowadays.
And DC and Philly.
Yeah.
And Troon
True.
from Central Jersey.
Yeah,
right?
Central Jersey. Yeah, so
We've done a Troon, right? Did we do a Troon Stout
maybe
on the show?
did we? No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, Troon is like one of those hidden gems that everyone wants to try, but no one can get their hands on.
No.
So, and to see a collab from Troon, those guys can really produce some amazing liquid. That guy, he's like a mad scientist.
I think we've talked about it though, right? It's behind Brick Farmstead because we've talked about
Brick Farm Tavern.
Brick Farm Tavern.
Yeah, Brick Farm. So if
Hill
you
Farmstead.
ever want to try Troon, and I think it's still the same. It's the same thing as it's been. Troon is never really open. They only do like releases. They don't have a tasting room. But if you do want to taste it, you go to Brick Farm Tavern right next door to where Troon is located.
It's like behind it, right? In like a barn.
Yeah. It's weird. And there's actually a little distillery back there or something going on there too. Cool little spot. Brick Farm Tavern. Food is awesome. We went there the one time and we had a good time.
Yeah.
And
We did. We had a good time.
Yeah.
That was the last stop, so we had a great day.
Yeah. So we're not going to elaborate on that experience, but yes. So let's.
This is called Doomed Showers.
And what's the ABV, John?
8%.
8%. Okay.
Doom Showers. I'm sorry. Doom Showers.
Doom showers.
Doom Showers.
Interesting. Let's give it a whirl, man.
Let's go. Looks good.
Looks good. Yeah.
Cheers.
Nice.
That's a good beer.
Yeah.
Very good.
4.5. I'd give it out of 5, maybe 4.
Yeah. 4 1/4, 4.5.
4.25, 4.5. That's what I was going at, man. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
4.423.
2.3.
Yeah. 4.423.
So you think it's under 4.25 then?
No. 4.4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
2.3.
Yeah, 2.3.
Okay, that makes sense.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Love to get my hands on some Troon. Always love Other Half, obviously.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Other Half in a while. You guys were just there recently.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm low. Excuse me. So I have to get out there.
Yeah.
I want to try the Rockefeller Center one. I haven't been to that.
That'd be nice during like Christmas time, maybe.
Yeah.
Go see the tree.
We should do that. Hold hands.
Yes, we should, and we should have it shoot like a video or something of us holding hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be pretty cool.
We need a cameraman for when we go out. We have to hire somebody.
Yes. How much does a cameraman cost?
Yeah, not much.
You know, and how much are we making doing this?
Yeah.
It'd be very cost effective, I think.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So,
But
yeah.
no, this is a damn good beer.
I like it. You guys, I'm glad you guys. I don't know. Have they hooked up? I don't even know if they've hooked up before. Is this a first time thing? I wonder.
I don't know.
We should have looked that up.
The next one's going to be, I started with this one because the next one's going to be a little higher.
Okay.
It's a 10.5.
Yeah, right.
So I figure we'll start light, work our way to the top.
Cool.
According to Untapped and according to Dom the Dealer, the triple one is really good. So
Yeah?
yeah.
All right. Well, let's cheers this one. To Dom. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, Dominucci.
Yeah.
Always coming through. Fellow Jet fan.
Sorry, Dom.
Yeah, I know.
So in other news, what is going on lately, man? What is what have you been hearing? What's the big thing? What's the
Well,
big talk right now?
I can say, going back a few episodes,
You weren't here that time though, right?
Well, no, I wasn't here when you guys were talking about the royal family.
Yes, that's what we're going to talk
But
about.
we were talking about a death, and we did our
that episode.
the next people that we thought were going to die.
I was supposed to replay that because I wanted to see if that's what it was, if that's
Yeah.
what you said.
Yep. I think in order, I went to Queen, Bob Barker, and Mel Brooks. I think those are the three I
And
picked.
I said Dick Van Dyke.
You said Dick Van Dyke, yeah.
Our morbid episode of who we thought was going to die next.
We're picking people to die, but
Oh, God, that is horrible, man. That is horrible.
our royal queen, She's
She's not ours. She's not ours.
Yeah, no, we won that fight.
Yeah.
The royal queen of England has passed away at the ripe old age of 99.
96? I think it was 96.
96.
Yeah.
And she's been queen forever.
Yeah, she's been there for some time. Yeah. She was old.
I think she was in Game of Thrones. That's how long she's been queen.
Yeah. But, such is life, and
Everybody dies.
yes.
But it's crazy how much of a national news like this is.
It
you
is.
know?
It is. Anything royalty related seems like it's national news. I mean, you've heard me talk about this on the episode when Jay was here, and we were talking about royalty and my thoughts on it.
Right.
And it's like I don't know. I said in along the lines of just they came out of the right vagina or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what makes you so special?
Just the lineage.
Yeah, it's just a lineage.
But why do we here in America care so much? Prince William gets married, it's on every TV. Prince Harry gets married, it's on every TV. The Queen pisses blood, it's on every TV. Why do we care?
Why?
We won that fight years and years and years ago.
Why do we care? Why? I think is because the Queen over the years has, I would say the Queen over anything. Actually, no. Yes, I would say the Queen and then Princess Diana have kind of, they've touched our lives one way or another.
Why? How? Do you think that England shuts down if George W. Bush passes away?
No, but it's okay. Who's our leaders? Our presidents, right?
Right.
And the Queen is known to meet with these leaders, and
Right.
they've done things where she's danced with this president or whatever, did that or whatever. So she's always been there. She's been a familiar face. She was on Naked Gun.
Frank Drebin saved her from Reggie Jackson.
Damn you, Reggie! So I think that she's just been a face that's been around so long that we've just. And especially lately with everything, when you have shows like The Crown and you have all these shows that are, revolve around British royalty and what's going on, it's almost like they were the first Real World or Real Housewives or one of those things, because we always knew what was going on over there between the scandals, Princess Diana when she passed, and just to see it, and
Prince Andrew touching young girls now.
Prince Andrew touching young girls.
Jeffrey Epstein, right?
And they're buddies with Epstein and all that stuff. I think that's the thing. But here's the thing. Okay, we can. I don't see any American waiting online the way these Brits do to see a box on
24 hours.
24 hours. What?
24 hours was the line. That's how long the line was.
Wow. That's pretty long.
I can match that with recent news here in New Jersey. Just came to my head. You ever hear of Mr. Beast?
Yes.
YouTube personality?
Yeah, he just opened up a burger place at...
one of our fellow YouTubers.
Yeah. He does a little better than us.
A little bit.
Just
A little bit. I think we're more interesting.
Yeah.
He opened up a burger place in the American Dream, and people waited like 17 hours.
That's just nuts.
To see it or to eat there.
Yeah, that is nuts. But
They were like 20,000 tickets.
But That guy's got so many damn followers. He can get that.
For a freaking hamburger?
Yeah, I know. I give the guy props, though. He seems like he's actually a really decent dude.
Yeah, no, give the guy props, but I personally wouldn't stand online.
No, absolutely
for
not.
anything. I mean, by the time these people saw the Queen, she was bones. you know, like, what are you waiting for? Yeah. It's a closed coffin. You do who knows if she's even in there?
The pallbearers pick it up. Is there someone in here?
Yeah, right?
What's going on?
It was closed, right? I don't think it was open.
No, it was closed.
Yeah.
There's a crown on top.
Who knows if she's even in there? Come on.
I mean, yes, like I said, it's someone that's been around for most of our family, at least our parents' lives, like basically their whole life and our whole life.
Because she took the crown in what,
53 or something? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, and you know, yes. So it's.
But I mean, if she had her way, we'd still be talking English here in America.
Yeah, why would we be doing that? You know? Oh, wait, huh?
Right?
Huh?
We won that war.
Yes. Yeah, we beat those.
But yeah,
redcoats.
it's just insane the amount of not the amount of attention, because it is a big deal, like you said. You know, even when like a president dies, it's a whole big to do, and I personally like to watch it when a president dies, the whole ceremony and everything. And
yes,
I get a kick out of it. Not out of their death, but I find it interesting. But the fact that the whole world, like McDonald's, closed for a day to like support the Queen in England. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
Could you not get you a Royale with cheese?
Yeah, no.
Whatever it was.
What the hell's going on over there?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's major news. It's major news that there's a new king as well now.
Yes. And just real quick on the Queen and everything, which people don't realize, as far as the power that they kind of actually have some power, because anytime there's a big decision made by the Prime Minister, they always visit the Queen to kind of almost like get permission in a way. It's a little nuts. With that.
It's weird over there with the Prime Minister and Parliament and the Queen. Like, what's really going on over there?
So
like, who's making the decisions? I thought the Prime Minister was supposed to make the decision.
Let me ask you, because you're about to bring up the new king. Do you think he'll get the same kind of respect she got?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No. She looked like a sweet lady.
Yeah.
I don't know otherwise if behind closed doors she wasn't.
I think she was tight. She was like a tight ass.
That's okay.
Like,
I mean, she was old school.
Yeah, she was old school. I can only go off because I've watched The Crown, and I can only go off that kind of character.
Yeah.
And I don't know how true. It seemed pretty true for the most part with everything they're going, you know, and she seemed cold at times.
Yeah.
That's a better word than like tight. I would like tight knit, like
cold.
You know, cold. Yep. She seemed a little cold at times.
She was all business.
Yes, a little all business, even with her own children, where they lacked on certain things and certain affections and certain, you know. But the kids always kind of got what they want because they, were rich, basically. And I mean, as an English person, I'd kind of be like, wait a second, my tax dollars, I'm assuming that's where it's coming from. My tax dollars are paying for you to have a gold handle on your toilet. You know, this is a bit of nuts for someone who technically shouldn't have really any kind of power. You just were born into the right family, and
born into the right family. You're not elected. You're never elected.
Yeah,
it just passes down and down and down and down and down.
Yeah,
and it's crazy how it works. Like the firstborn of the Queen becomes the king.
Yes,
and then it's the firstborn of that king who becomes like it passes all the siblings.
Yes,
so like Prince Andrew's like 8th in line.
Yes,
even the little like 5-year-old prince of is like.
Well, I think with Queen Elizabeth, though, if I remember correctly, I think when her father passed, it went to his brother, and then the brother wanted to marry someone that was divorced, and you couldn't do that. So he basically dropped everything and said, I don't want this royalty then. I don't want to be king.
Really?
And it went to the Queen, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Interesting. I thought I could be wrong, too. I thought I read that she had an older sibling that passed, and then it went to her. I could be wrong on that.
No, I'm just trying to remember from the Crown.
But I mean, now it goes from, it's Charles, it'll be William, if something happens to Charles, and then it'll be, what is it, Little George?
Georgie Porgy.
Little George.
Yeah.
And the daughter?
Yeah, there's a daughter, but
If something happens to William's siblings, then it's Harry.
Yes.
Right? Is that how it goes?
Yes. Well, basically, because William had a son, Harry's basically cut out already.
Yeah. But does the daughter count too?
Yeah, the daughters. I mean, look at Queen Elizabeth. She
That's
was
what I'm
queen,
saying. So would it go to William's kids? The son first, because he's the firstborn?
It would go. Yeah. So if something happened to William, it like I said, if something happened to William, it wouldn't go to his brother.
No, it would go
Harry,
to his son.
It would go to his son.
But if something were to happen to his son, where they were on like a roller coaster and they flew off the roller coaster,
Yeah.
it would go to the daughter.
Yes,
She'd
something.
be the queen.
Yes, I'm assuming.
And if she was on that same roller coaster, then it goes to Harry.
And then if the whole family died, then I think Harry might be in luck.
And Harry, yeah.
Yeah.
Although he has been, he's been shunned, or he kind of stepped away
Yeah,
from his royal duties.
He stepped away from his royal duties.
So is he out of the lineage now?
I don't know. Does he get a salary now, or what? Or do they cut him?
Well, I saw they
or
took
did he get
away-
demoted?
Yeah, something happened with his. He was wearing his military uniform.
Yes, he couldn't wear the uniform.
Is that what it was? He had to take the uniform off, or
Yeah.
he had to take some kind of badge off, or he had to do something.
Yeah.
Because he kind of denounced his royalty.
Well, you denounce your royalty, and
But I guess you still take your money and run, right? Because he still got a lot of it.
yeah, I'm sure he's got tons.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's he's got more than necessary to live.
I'll never get that. He marries Meghan Markle, pretty American, not even American, pretty Canadian girl.
She
got
was
her own
American?
money.
I thought she was
She's
American. Canadian, eh?
Brings, she's got her own money because she's an actress.
Yeah.
Whatever she does.
Well, I don't know how much money.
Not
she made.
royalty money, but
Yeah, I think maybe.
why would she not want that life?
Yeah.
How would you not want that life? 24-hour servants, like
Yeah,
why would you not?
Someone that could
want
wipe
that
your
life?
ass for you. You know, I mean,
For real.
why wouldn't you want that?
I would love for somebody to wipe my ass every day.
Yeah, you purposely like have a messy one, and
Yeah, Chiefs. Don't use toilet paper this time. Use your hands. Get it out of there.
clean those nails now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So-
The whole royalty thing gets
I know
me.
it's weird. So what? Let me ask you though. What's your take on this new king? What's your
I think he's a douchebag. I think
Yeah?
he's always been a douchebag.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are upset because his. So what is his wife's name now? Is she the queen consort
Camilla.
or something? I know her name, but like, what is she? What is her title? Queen consort.
Yeah,
Is that
something
what
like
it
that.
is?
Yeah, yeah,
Which is probably nothing. It's like the first lady,
yeah.
but
It's like the first lady.
because she's nothing. She's not. She wasn't elected president. She's nothing. So
Maybe she's wiping his ass. Who knows?
yeah. But he cheated on Princess Diana with her.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the thing: when it comes to royalty and everything, it's okay. Especially with British, they're a little bit further along with certain things, but they still kind of have to marry someone who's like royalty, or at least during that back in the day, a little bit more. You know?
Do they?
I think. Yeah, kind of.
William married Kate Middleton. She wasn't royalty, was she?
Yeah, but I guess to be that whole, to get that certain titles, you know, I think they have to.
But they can change the rules if they want.
Yes.
I'm going to make you the Duke of Shitsville.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, in Prince Charles's case, I think he was kind of pressured to find someone that had some kind of status.
okay.
Princess Diana actually had some kind of status. So I think, you know, he liked her. She was quirky, but he was with Camilla before Princess Diana.
Yes, I read that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was in love with her. He always was in love with her, from what I understand. Does that mean it was right to marry Princess Diana if you were in love with another woman? And there was a whole lot going on.
They were arranged, right? They were arranged to
It
be
wasn't.
together?
It was like I said. It wasn't. It was kind of like it wasn't arranged, but it wasn't arranged. It was the family wanted
It's
it.
kind of like, hey, you should marry her.
Yes,
No.
yes.
You should marry her.
Yes.
It's like an offer you can't refuse.
One of those I don't want to let my family down kind of things.
Yeah.
So basically, to give him the benefit of the doubt, it was something that seemed like maybe it was pressured at a young age.
Okay.
And that's kind of why it ended up the way it did with them together. But
Do you think he had Diana killed so he can kill her? So he can marry Camilla? Conspiracy theory.
well, they were divorced already.
They were, but she was still around. She was.
Yeah,
They hated him and loved her because of that. You know what I mean?
Yes, they hated him. They loved her. But not for anything. She was messing around herself, I think, when she was married as well. But she was doing it as a result of knowing that it was a jealousy thing. There was issues all the time because he was always contacting Camilla. He was always calling her and talking to her. Right. And when basically I think Princess Diana said, don't do it, he's like, F you, I'm going to do what I want. You know, it was one of those things. So
those damn royals.
Yeah. So in the end, they got the divorce, and then that happened. And she was just such a likable person, though, Princess Diana. I think that's what it was. She was a humanitarian. She was that type of person that, back in the day when AIDS was like really huge in the 80s, she was going to these hospitals with these kids.
Giving out cure.
Yeah, no. Giving them hugs, which was a big deal back then. A lot of times people
didn't want to get it.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't want to touch someone who had that, So it was a big step for during those years, I'm talking like the 80s and stuff. Yeah. It was a little bit different. But yes, as far as Prince Charles goes, personally, King Charles goes.
The second.
Yes, I think he's just he was raised a spoiled brat, and I still think he is a spoiled brat.
Yeah. I read that his demands are insane now that he's king.
Like what?
He needs to have his shoelaces ironed on a daily basis because they need to be flat. He needs his bath set at a certain temperature. They have to check the temperature of the bath.
This is not right.
Yeah.
It's like Hitler.
Yeah, for real. It's stuff like that. He's a very demanding person, and he's got a list of what he needs done on a daily basis, and they're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Well, in our eyes, I guess maybe if we were royalty, maybe I'd be that way too. I don't know.
I only ask for the Charmin toilet paper.
Yeah.
Not the Angel Soft. Damn it.
You will be hung.
You will be hung with that exact toilet paper.
Maybe I wouldn't be pouring my own beer right now. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I always say, I don't know. If I was royalty or I had money, maybe I would be a different person.
Man.
I don't know.
You know what, man? And I say to a lot of people who are, who are of higher status, celebrities, things like that. Yeah. Humble yourself, people. You shit like everyone else, and it smells like everyone else. And
does it though?
Well, it depends what you're eating, I guess. Like if you had a day, you had a lot of like onions or something. I don't know, some might be a little bit different coming out of there. I don't know, or some like Indian food or something. You might
they drink a lot of tea, so they might have nice.
Yeah, it might be clear.
Yeah,
maybe they do ship better than us. But anyways,
I think they do.
But anyways, back to what I was saying is, humble yourself. Don't treat someone else like they're less than you or whatever. I was watching it was yesterday, real quick. Comedians in Cars. I watch repeats sometimes with Jerry Seinfeld, and he had his guest on, and what was her name? The one that was with Jimmy Kimmel for a while.
Sarah Silverman?
Sarah Silverman, yeah.
I love her. She's on one of my lists.
Oh, yeah.
I love Sarah Silverman.
So she said she got turned off because I guess one of her friends that she was with was extremely pretentious, and they were out to eat, and they're like, treating the waiter like shit. And kind of like, come here, get over here, or this and that. Like, snapping the fingers, things like that. And she's like, all right. She's like basically said, that's when I learned I don't want to be friends with that person anymore. Yeah.
She's funny. I like her.
So you can't be pretentious. You can't be, and especially in a position like that, you have to understand everyone is watching. Everyone's going to know your business. I just saw in the news Prince Charles was complaining because his pen was leaking or something.
Yes.
Damn pen!
Yeah,
I can't take it.
Yeah. King Charles.
King Charles. Well, he's whatever. Freaking, he still looks princey.
Muffy, come and take my pen. This is not a Bic.
Yeah,
Muffy, there's no feather.
Bics only. Bics only.
Black, not blue. Behead you.
Yes, imagine it was still like that. Oh my God. So that's like, especially for
How
someone.
How long do you think he's gonna last though? He's up there too, right?
He's getting old, man. He's getting old. He got the shaft, man. His mom lived too damn long. I don't know, man. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah, I was it you that was telling me that he's already got all these he's like trying to change shit and everything and stir things up a little bit already.
Yeah. He's so I guess they have people that they name, just like us. Like I guess like Secretary of State, blah blah blah. They have their people, and they're royal people in their clique there that they name different things. And he's already gotten rid of like Prince Andrew, like. Harry, like they're out.
Yeah.
They're out.
Well, Prince Andrew, I can totally understand.
Well,
I mean, I think the Queen pretty much said you're out, and kicked him out right away.
Now it's official though. He's got nothing to do with anything anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if his prince title gets revoked. I don't know how that happens, but
Yeah, now he's just Andy.
yeah, now it's just is Andy coming for Christmas this year? Let's meet under the dog wall outside.
Yes. Andy, put that stripper away! How dare you?
Andy, not in the palace.
Yes.
Your new wife, only 16. It's not acceptable in the
Not
palace.
acceptable anymore.
She must be 17.
What's the consent in England? I don't even know.
I want to know.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
know.
it should be interesting. It's like I said, it's like the Real Housewives of the United Kingdom or something.
I am interested to see if King Charles gets the respect that the Queen had,
I don't know if he's gonna get it,
especially from the other countries.
but judging by like everything that's going on and all these people going to visit the coffin and waiting 24 hours and this and that, they get high on this royalty stuff, I guess. So
And they got a new prime minister as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a lady.
She just met with her before maybe the prime minister.
Because what's his name? Boris Karloff?
Maybe the prime minister, because she's a lady. She's like, I'm the head honcho bitch around now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is how I don't need you getting in my way.
Yeah, no. You want your shoelaces ironed? You can go do that, but
Yeah.
stay out of my way.
Yeah, I'm the big woman in charge. So maybe she
Go eat your fish and chips and leave it to me.
yeah, maybe the queen got. Who knows? We don't know about it. I don't know. So, back to beer.
Excellent. So yesterday, I had a date night with the wife. First time in a long time I had a date night, and I wound up going to Tap House Wayne, and it's this is another reason why I love this time of year. They're starting their Oktoberfest soon, which we will be doing in a couple of weeks.
We
We'll
will
getting,
be, yes.
getting into Oktoberfest, and I had a couple of good beers there. What a cool place that was.
Yeah.
You ever been?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I've been there.
Never been there before.
It's follow Pub Suds and Grubs Instagram page. You may come across it there.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
Pizza was very good.
Yeah.
We split a pizza. We split a grandma pizza with vodka sauce.
Ooh.
We split a Greek salad, and it was a really cool spot. Really
Nice.
cool spot.
Yeah, I've been there in some time.
We have to check that place out.
Yeah.
So this is the 10.5%er. This is other half in Troon again.
Ooh.
This is the one that's gonna start making us a little silly.
Yeah, I think we're already a little silly.
And
Cool. Thank you, sir.
this one is called
What is it called?
Mainframe.
Mainframe.
Other half in Troon. 10.5. No, I'm sorry, 10%. I thought it was 10.5.
Oh.
10% IPA. So see, it's not that bad.
No.
Tis a triple.
Because that 0.5% less, it's going to make all the difference.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Smells good.
Awesome color. Let's give it a scent.
Awesome color.
Nice. I always say pineapple. I feel like I want, I'm going to say pineapple again because I'm getting pineapple, but then
if I say pineapple, he's like, no. If he says pineapple, I'm like, yeah.
yeah, it's pineapple.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks again, Dom.
Thanks, Tom.
That one's good.
Yes, sir. It is definitely a little boozier than the first one.
Yeah, you get a little bit more of that.
You're tasting that 10%.
It's a little creamier.
You're tasting that percent, not in a bad way, though. It's not boozy with that, like, it's
I don't
burning.
know, man. I think I'm going to rate these the same, relatively the same. I wonder if I drank them opposite if I think that way, but
I think I like this one a tad.
maybe a
bit
tad.
more.
Yeah, a tad bit. It definitely has more flavor. It's got a nice, you know what it is? It's got more of a lingering aftertaste. It
In a good way, though.
Yeah, in a good way.
good way.
Yeah, it's nice aftertaste, nice finish.
Sometimes you drink a 10%er,
Yeah.
11%, 12%, and it's got that aftertaste, that booze, like it's been sitting. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
And like we just say boozy, it tastes boozy.
Or sometimes something's just too
But in a
bitter.
bad way.
Like too bitter
Yeah.
that you get that totally bitter aftertaste afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like perfect.
Yeah. It's nice.
It hits the notes very.
It's
very
good,
well.
and it's good for a 10%er. You know, it's that triple. So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Mainframe.
I'm just gonna repeat everything you say.
Maybe I'm wrong.
What?
I can't read the button.
Oh gosh, let me check.
We need light down here, man.
Okay, it's called Hopping the Mainframe.
Hopping the Mainframe?
Yes.
It sounds like a porn.
Well, hopping, because, beer hops. Hopping the Mainframe, other half in Troon, Imperial India Pale Ale, 10% alcohol by volume, 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces.
What's the difference between an Imperial IPA? Like, what's the Imperial part?
I don't know, but I feel like I could always taste the difference, though,
Right?
It's got a certain taste to it. So I don't know what it is that they add to make it Imperial. Maybe
Is it royalty?
I was just going to say maybe it's a royalty thing.
I feel like the Imperial March.
You beat me to it. Awesome. Yeah, I like this. It's good. It's I think I agree with John, a tad better than the last one. Once again, these guys are producing some really good liquid.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, guys. Troon, other half. Troon, big of you guys to do a collab with the other half. Other half is getting a little too big now for me, I think. I don't know.
Getting too big for their britches?
Yeah, I don't know. They got all these locations, It's
Yeah, there's 5 or 6 of them now. Right?
Yeah,
I think there's 3 in Brooklyn by itself. Yeah. Right? Or 2. 2 in Brooklyn?
I think there's bodegas that are called other half now.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come in. Welcome to the other half.
Otro half.
¿Qué tú quieres?
¿Tú quieres?
¿Tú quieres the Collabs?
Ven aquí, ven aquí.
Speaking of people who say the Collabs, what else is going on? There's some crazy stuff happening.
Yeah, there's some really crazy stuff going on lately. So between DeSantis, the Florida governor,
I love this guy,
and the Texas governor, they're taking all these migrants.
Migrants.
I like to call them nomads.
It's a good word. Good word.
Anyways. They're shipping them all over the country. Martha's Vineyard,
but
now.
to high society places. Yeah. All these liberal places they're sending.
Yes, these very liberal places.
I'm gonna take a bus of Venezuelans and throw them over to Martha's Vineyard.
Well, it's kind of like one of those things. If you want to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. It
is off season over there, so they were looking for
Yeah.
They're looking for work.
They're squatting at the vacation homes now.
Oh my god.
Honey,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. There's some Latino man swimming in the pool.
You see that with the binoculars? They're looking out the window. Oh my god!
And they're like, "This is heaven." Yeah.
I'm no longer Eduardo. I am now Edward.
I love this country.
I love it. Call me Chaz.
Call me Chaz. It's pretty crazy, man, because they're pretty much saying this is a problem that we've had, and this is a problem that we've been dealing with, and everyone is quick to say, "Oh, let them in." It's
okay, then we're gonna send them to your town. Then you want us to let them in? Here they are.
I find it kind of hilarious, actually. But that they're doing this. Granted, don't get me wrong in any way. I totally feel for these people who are coming from these countries where there's poverty and they're dealing with horrible governments and they just want a better. They're willing to leave their country with absolutely no real game plan
to get out of there.
Just to get out of there. They will go homeless on the street if they need to, just to get out of their country, just because America's.
Or they'll make pizza.
Opportunity.
Or they'll make pizza and burgers for people living in Martha's Vineyard. Like, they don't care. They need to get out of there.
Yes, they need to get out. It's kind of like,
And basically they're saying, listen, the Republican, DeSantis, whoever, we're supposed to build a wall.
Yeah.
Where is this wall? If we're going to let them over, then we're sending them to you, and I'm paying for it.
Yes.
Now you deal with them and figure out where you're going to put them.
Yes, because it's one of those things like there's Texas, they're like saying this is easier said than done.
And it's true because the population in this country is growing.
Well, look what happened to New York. What's his name? The mayor, Adams. Yeah. In the beginning, he's like, bring them. And now he's like, he's like basically said, I'm not too proud to admit we can't handle this right now.
No,
we
can't.
Yeah.
I mean, let's deal with the people in this country first, like the homeless people, like in New York, right? The mayor was putting all these homeless people into these hotels. Mm-hmm. You know, but what do you do? What happens next?
Yes.
What happens next? We're not taking care of. We're throwing them in a hotel room. Like, here you go, guys.
That's the problem, John. And that's what I've been saying since the beginning. And once again, not to bring politics into anything, and not to say anyone should vote for this person, that person, any of that. There needs to be a plan B, regardless of who's in office. There needs to be a plan B.
Kenny needs a plan. He needs a package. Package 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
ABC.
ABC.
He needs something. He will not just walk into a place and get what they're offering. He needs options.
There's a little inside thing going on right there. So, yes, just so to be clear why John is mentioning it like that. But anyways,
but
yes.
You're right. Absolutely.
There needs to be, we need to have contingencies. We need to have plans in place that say, okay, this is first step. This is step one. We have them here. What do we do next? Here's step 2. We do this, do that, do this.
Right.
Step 3. And like I said, once again, back to say it's easier said than done. Okay, it's easier said than done, but here's the thing. If it can't be done and then we need to pause things and just say, don't come into our country, block the wall, do whatever they have to do. And once again, that's probably easier said than done too.
Yeah.
They're going to get in one way or another, it seems like. But we need to be ready for it, because if you're not ready for certain things, chaos happens.
Yeah, I mean, even like our show, right? I'll give the in and outs. We sit down and we talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
We draw up a little bit of something. We discuss it first because that's plan A. Plan B is checking the sound, and then plan C is let's go. We don't jump into this because then we'll be sitting here looking at each other.
Yes, we need to know what we're going to talk about.
And we'd go from 10 viewers to 5 viewers.
Yes.
And you don't want that.
So, yes. I would say it's a great comparison comparing our podcast
to the immigration
in this country.
It's the same.
It's easy as that, guys.
That's it.
Have a plan.
Just sit down and draw an outline. That's it.
Yeah, draw an outline. Come on. We do it all the time.
We do. I mean, if we could do it, you could do it.
So that's where we're at with this now. And they're sending them everywhere, So
with this particular one, I believe that there was I always can never say this, Episcopal church.
Episcopalian?
Episcopal church.
Oh yeah, Episcopal.
Took most of these people in.
Yeah.
For I guess room and board. They haven't been there long, but now I read this morning that now they're boarding buses and they're leaving.
Yeah.
Where they're going, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't get that far. I don't think it even said.
They might be taking them back down.
I think they are.
And then they say, we made a trick on you.
Yeah. Because all these people that took these people in are like upset because they don't know where they're going now, and they were so nice, and they feel bad, and they feel awful.
I know. It's tough, especially when they have children. I don't know. And how do you feel about that when it comes to... gosh, I'm going to sound very shallow right now. But when it comes to these countries that are third world, even like in African countries that are third world, and these people are suffering and children are dying and stuff, and, I know there's always different kinds of scenarios. Maybe people are raped, et cetera, et cetera. But part of me is like, why are they procreating? Why do they just keep having children? If they see the lives that they're it's like... I don't know, man.
Because that's life. I mean,
I guess it is.
That's what we're meant to do.
I guess it's the primitive, the animal instinct to just,
hump like rabbits and have multiple children.
But I just think about these, but even listen, I'm going to say it right now, there's been plenty of points in my life where I said, before I had a child, I said, do I want to bring kids into this world? It's something that I always had pondered. Is there something I want to? Is that a path I want to cross?
Right.
The world's not always friendly. It can be a cruel one.
Right.
Is this something I want to do? Yeah. In the end, I did, but it's one of those things where, as an adult, these are things you think about.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for these people because. It's such a fine line, right? So this is the difference. What I think we've mentioned before. It's not that we're hardcore Republicans and that we don't talk much politics. I'm a best man for my views might be the same as one party, and my views on certain things might be the same as the other party.
Yeah,
I do feel bad for these people. Do I still think we need to stop them from coming in? Yes and no. I think there needs to be some type of system, or if we're going to let them in, there's got to be, like you said, a plan.
Yeah.
They can't just come in boats and in droves to bombard us and expect us to take care of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
There needs
Yeah.
something needs to change.
Listen, everyone in life,
And
they
everybody
have their
wants
own
to come
personal,
here.
and everyone has their own. You, me, we all have our own personal things we have to deal with as human beings. And we understand that they have problems as well, but it's like one of those things. Like, you know, it's just a lot to take in to deal with everything. You know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I've worked with people who have come into and shows of you that have come into this country illegally.
Yeah.
But I've also worked with people who have come into this country illegally, but are doing everything in their power to become a citizen and become someone that, you know, it contributes their fair share. Right. The issue with a lot with this immigration is a lot of these people, you get like a dad and comes in and has got his wife and kids still in the country. They get a job. They take that money that they're earning from that job and they send it to their family, which is great, and that's what every man would do, I guess. But unfortunately, it's actually hurting our country. We need the money to be spent here and not sent. Oh, God, what are you playing? Is this Sarah? Isn't this for the puppies that are in the commercial that
what
are
it was?
in the cages? Yeah.
It's not the kids with the flies on the face?
I think it's...
Oh, it's the dogs?
I think it's the dogs.
I fucked that up.
So are you saying all people from down there are dogs? What is wrong with you?
I was thinking the kids with the flies help a kid.
I think it's the dogs. I could be wrong.
Shit.
All right.
From the arms of the angel.
So, anyways, what was I saying? As far as it goes, is you know, if you come into this country and you do things the right way and you, like I said, it's easier. Once again, back to that what we said, it's easier said than done.
It's easier.
You can't send, you know, and all the money that's being earned here is getting sent to other countries. It's not helping our economy. It's not helping.
We're helping Ukraine. We're helping this guy. We're helping that guy.
Yeah.
We're letting all your people in.
Well, we're Big Brother.
We're sending you the funds, and we're still taking your people in.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out what to do. Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
Yes.
We'll figure it out.
Yes. When it comes to humanitarian things, and you know, we in the way, and I'm not opposed to looking at it as, you know, they're human beings like us, which I totally agree. And what's happening over there is horrible, like in Ukraine and where, you know, with the immigrants and everything, what they're dealing with in their countries like Venezuela. You know, it's not cool, man.
Yeah. People would rather die than stay where they are. It's pretty sad.
Yeah. So in the end,
not to make light of it, it is pretty funny.
Yeah. I think
throwing y'all on a plane and sending you to Martha's Vineyard. I can't even afford to go to Martha's Vineyard, and these people are living the life.
Well, the problem is too many of these dictators in power trips, man.
Goddamn King Charles.
Yeah, damn you, King Charles.
Dick.
I mean, look at Putin. I mean, that guy's on some power trip, man. Come on.
Yeah. He's
on a total power trip, and he's
only when Trump was gone, though.
Yeah, I think he was intimidated more by Trump. Yes, I think so. Yeah.
But you got Sleepy Joe in there. The whole world was like, what's this guy gonna do?
Yeah, I think you know, but I agree.
Not to talk politics.
No, but I agree with Joe Biden and that we had to do something. I think, you know, I do. I feel like we had to do something. You know.
As in what? You mean protecting the Ukraine?
Yeah, helping with the.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Sending,
absolutely.
You know, I feel
I
that.
I agree too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think we should have.
I'm just saying, I don't think would maybe not have happened.
Yeah, we don't need a Holocaust Part 2.
No,
no.
Where
we waited too. You know, that's what happened with the Holocaust. We waited too long. You know, we didn't step in. We didn't do anything.
Biden was president during the Holocaust too. It was his fault.
He was probably alive.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
But no, I'm talking about America. But
I got you. Yeah.
You know, we waited too long, and you know, it's like one of those things. Like you see you're walking down the street and you see a woman getting raped, you're going to stand there and just say, walk by or something, while she's getting attacked?
Is it just one guy?
It doesn't matter, does it? It's the right thing to do. You jump in, you do what you got to do, whatever. That's just human nature, man. That's being human.
Yeah.
And you jump in and do what you got to do. And in this case, it's a little bit bigger scale where you see plenty of people getting killed. It's almost like a genocide, with it, and you kind of got to do something, It's
yeah.
I'm not opposed.
I'm not opposed either, but on the same way, we need to take care of us first. Sometimes you say that you got to take care of number one.
Yeah.
Before you can take care of number two.
I know. Like, go to the poop.
Yeah. So, all right, let's
jump into this bourbon.
Yeah, let's jump into this bourbon. We've been ranting for way too long.
All right. Today we have, it's a straight rye whiskey finished in Tokaji wine casks.
Oh.
This is Penelope.
Ooh, I like Penelope. I like her.
Yes. It's that magic proof, 107. That I always say is the magic proof. It's part of the Bourbon Cooper series. The Penelope Bourbon takes our straight whiskeys on a world tour, pairing them with casks from the finest winemaking regions, rich and decadent. This finish captures the late harvest notes of Tokaji harvest. Well, that's good. We're in that time of year. Tokaji wine from Hungary, once dubbed the wine of kings by Louis the 14th. I could read Roman numerals.
So I'm super, super confused because you sound Asian while you're like, right? It sounds like an Asian.
Yes.
Takahashi, and then you said Hungary, and then you said King Louis.
I thought the same thing as you, Tokaji.
And, yeah. I guess not then.
I guess not.
Maybe if it was Asian, it would be a CH. It's a J.
I don't know. I think it would be a J. No? I don't know.
Is there J's in the Asian language?
Jewish people?
Kim Jong-un.
Oh.
I forgot about him.
So, let's see. Let's give this one a taste.
We've done a Penelope on the show before.
We've done a couple,
and I believe I
think.
liked that one. Right?
Yeah.
There's that blue bottle behind you.
Yes, the architect. Yes,
yes,
it was
I did
good.
like
I
that
like
one.
that one. Yeah, let's see how this is. Cheers, bud.
Should we?
Oh, yeah, Tokaji.
Tokaji.
Yes. You like?
I do.
Yeah.
John like very much.
This is a rye. Maybe you like ryes, man.
Maybe I do. I don't like rye bread though.
All right, let's not compare rye bread to rye
It's the
whiskey.
seeds. I don't like the seeds. I
It's
like
the
rye bread, but I
seeds.
don't like the seeds.
Yes, the seeds. I'm getting heat on this though, man. On that back end.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's warming heat.
It's warming heat. It's not a
Yes.
burn.
Yes.
It's not burning the sides.
You're
going to
be drinking so much more bourbon in the wintertime, I
No,
think,
I can't.
man.
I can't. Bad things happen when I drink bourbon.
Well, when I say much more, I don't mean like you're drinking much more in one session. I think just in general.
I like this a lot. I do.
Yeah.
I don't even want water with it.
Wow.
Like
look
I'm
at-
cool. I'm cool. Just
Look
like
at
this.
you, man. John coming along.
But maybe you're right though. Maybe I'm finding like my niche. Like
Yes.
I'm starting to like the rye. But the rye whiskeys aren't bourbons. They're rye whiskeys.
Yes. Which it's just a form. It's just a recipe, dude. It means it can be considered bourbon if it's a certain amount.
All right.
You know, and actually, if this one's finished in like wine barrels, yes, it technically throws a little bit of a curveball on it as well.
So is that like it's like a feminine bourbon?
Well, no, just with bourbon, with the rules of bourbon and stuff. It's
So this was finished in wine barrels.
Yeah, what did they say? The Tokaji.
that what you said, right?
I
The
think,
Tokaji-
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't really listening.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully, you guys were listening. But
No, I do. I like this. I like this.
yeah, I like it. You know, Penelope's doing some wild things, some cool things. I think this is really gonna like. I mean, if you guys are here, I think it's making you more like here now. You know, it's raising that bar here.
Yeah.
You guys are making some really good stuff.
Do without saying how much you paid for that, was it an expensive bottle, or is it a good deal? Like for an average Joe like me, if I walked in and bought that, would I be like, ooh, that's it's a bit tad too much what I want to spend?
I think it's about $20 over what it should be.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
In the stores.
Stores.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I think,
can you find that in a store?
Yeah, you can get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where did I get this one? I might have got this one locally at the Chester ShopRite. I'm not sure.
Not Somerville Super Savers.
Not Somerville. No, I haven't been down there in a little bit. I'm going to get it back over there.
Yeah. No, definitely delicious. I really like this.
Well.
And before we go, I want to endorse one thing. Last night I saw Clerks 3.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're a Kevin Smith fan.
I like Kevin Smith, yeah. Jersey guy.
Jersey guy.
Yeah.
Clerks is in my top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Yes, we've mentioned this, yes.
I love Kevin Smith. I love Clerks. Guys, if you can support Clerks 3, it was a phenomenal movie.
Because they need support.
Yeah. You know what, though? It was a special showing. It was only out for like a week. I don't know what's going to happen from here on out.
All right. No, that makes more sense then.
The Adventures of Dante and Randall. This is probably the final one. I love those two characters, Jay and Silent Bob. I don't know if because I'm getting old, but I'm getting emotional. The movie, put me to tears a little bit.
Oh.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Go see it. Go support it.
Are you still on those hormone meds or no?
No, I probably should start taking them again. So funny, so sad. Great movie. Guys, go see it.
All right, now I got to check it out.
I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but definitely go see Clerks 3.
Yeah.
It's it completes the trilogy and
it's transcendent.
And
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that because, like I said, I love Kevin Smith and his movies, all of them.
And if you're ever in Red Bank?
Red Bank, go see...
he's got the comic book store there or something?
Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash.
Yeah.
Been there. Freaking cool. A lot of stuff from the movies. And you'll meet the guys from Comic Book Men. I love it. I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan.
Cool. And what other shout-outs we got tonight?
We got shout-outs to Dom the Dealer, Dominucci.
Dominucci, thanks, buddy.
For bringing us our other half and Troon collabs.
Yes.
They were delicious.
Yes.
We didn't finish it because we were talking too much about the immigrants.
Yeah, we're going to finish it and watch some football for...
Yeah. The Jets are probably losing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Penelope.
All right.
And shout out to the Venezuelans and the other immigrants that are trying to get into this country.
And
good luck. Shout out to King Charles II.
Yes. And
I guess.
And the Queen.
The Queen?
Yes.
Should we shout out the Queen?
I don't know.
The Dancing Queen?
Dancing Queen?
Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. You will be missed by many, many, many people.
Yes.
And shout out to you, Ken.
Well, not really us. But okay. Well, shout out to you, man.
Thanks, brother.
Cheers, John. And as always, cheers to you guys.
Cheers.